What's splashing is Soldier the Game Spitter. Can Yo Gotti still be the king of Memphis, even though he signed with Roc Nation, which is managed by Desiree? That's something the streets of Memphis gotta answer. I ain't from Memphis, so I can't say easy or easy ain't. But I'm saying, what was that move all about? What was the purpose of signing with Roc Nation? What kind of new doors and new rooms and new connections that Gotti trying to get into and build? Now we know Gotti signed a distribution deal, but it's still managed by Desiree. He's still considered an artist. He's still with a brand, the logo, the chain. Free promotion for Jay. Jay ain't did no verse with him. Jay don't hang with him on a day-to-day basis. Only time you'll see Jay and Gotti together is when he first did the deal in 2016 at a Roc Nation brunch. Well, that's what he said, an award show. If Jay decided to go, maybe. Yeah, that's pretty much where he gonna see him at. Like, why would Gotti want to sign under Roc Nation for a distribution deal when the type of audience he got, he don't need Roc Nation. He don't need them. Like, so what kind of distribution deal push can Roc Nation give Gotti that he needed? I don't see the difference. Like, what's the difference before he had the Roc Nation in 2016 and now? Like, it ain't like when Gotti signed with Roc Nation, he went harder as a solo artist, right? Now, what can a distribution deal give a Roc Nation, give Gotti or CMG? Because it's not clear that other artists under CMG on the Roc Nation, so it'd be just Gotti getting the distribution deal, not CMG artists. Do you get more spins? Do you get more bigger tours? Gotti ain't been doing solo joints though. And not like that, not since 2016. How many solo projects Gotti put out since 2016? How many singles he came out with? It ain't like he just been going hard in the paint ever since 2016. He just been dropping like how he usually do. Once a year. You know what I'm saying? Single here, maybe a mixtape collab with him. Sign a couple artists. That's Gotti. You know, Gotti sit back and think a lot. Gotti a smart man. You know, he ain't getting no younger. He in his 40s. You know, he getting invited to different parties, different rooms, and he's starting to pay attention. He's starting to pay attention to the game. Starting to pay attention to the real big dogs and the medium big dogs and the underdogs. By him being in them different rooms with these real big connections and these real big names and these real big powerful people, you know, different conversations get to having. Different ideas get to flowing in his head. You know, he go to the Roc Nation party or some other little secret private party that don't get announced on social media or no websites or no radio station or nothing, that nobody don't know about but them. He get to hang in there. Then he go back and hang around the hood or hang with his artists or, you know, like the regular, you know, the regular setup. He ain't, and then he go back and hang with them. And you just pay attention like, okay, this is where I belong. I belong in the room with Jay. I belong in the room with real millionaires and billionaires. Yeah. And as them conversations get deeper and deeper, you know, them chains, the jury start getting smaller and smaller. Where he used to have a neck full of jury, now he just have one chain. Cause you know, and he'll do that when he just around, Youngster, Bag, and Migo, Block. Yeah. Maybe club appearance. When he get around Jay and them, he ain't gonna wear all that. He get around them billionaires or almost a billionaire. They playing with 500 M's, 600 M's, 400 M's. Yeah, he just have a watch on, and the watch he have on probably ain't got no diamonds in it. Yeah, cause they don't impress him. They don't impress them. You'll look like a mascot to them. He might just have a Roc Nation chain on. Yeah, you look like a mascot to them. They don't impress them. He only gonna show that to us and his artists, people who look up to the people who look up to it like it's everything. Yeah. Who's to say God ain't been in the same room with Desiree and Jay and they talking, and giving him ideas, telling him where he can be, what type of sacrifices he got to make, what he need to do. What's the next to come in the next 5 to 10 years, where they could take CMG. Now, can CMG as a label, that's Bread Game, anybody who signed to CMG, yeah, all that, Heavy Camp, everything, can they trust Gotti? Can they really trust Gotti to make the right moves? Can they trust Gotti to not put them in the line of fire, not sacrifice them? If Roc Nation, what everybody say, if Roc Nation so evil, we're going off this theory. This all ain't nothing but a theory, right? It could be, Gotti just did a distribution there, and he's just keeping it G, just trying to get a better position for him and the label and all that. It ain't really about none of that other stuff. It could still be that. Now you can't. It ain't 100% this way. It's just another theory. But can CMG, yeah, put that trust in that man? You see what I'm saying? Like, cause Gotti could know something. Gotti could know who gonna be sacrificed. Gotti can know who gonna get knocked off. When he in the room and all y'all in the room, it's you, it's Gotti, it's Bag, it's Big 30 there, it's Block there, it's Lamigo, it's his brother, Youngster, everybody that signed with Heavy Camp, they all in there. East G, they all in there. And he knowing who gonna get hit. He knowing who gonna go to prison for a long time for the sacrifice that's better than for the company. It might not be an artist, could be his brother. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? He get into them real dark rooms, them real private rooms, Desiree and all them alleged, they'll tell him, it's about time we see a CMG artist killed. CMG artist killed. CMG artists get a life sentence. CMG artists get picked up by the feds. CMG artists gunned down. Artists connected to rapper Yo Gotti, who signed Roc Nation, gunned down, had hit record, such and such. In exchange for that, it's plenty of options. New business investments, where Jay will produce a business investment where he might not get no money up front, he just takes some points. Give him about 2 or 3 points. And sit on it 4 or 5 years, then he scoop up 300-400 M's. If you do that, it could be a different kind of connection to this door. New artists, the next big thing, artists come under CMG with guaranteed big hits, guaranteed #1 Billboard, guaranteed, big Spotify numbers. and all other streaming platform numbers, guaranteed. Maybe some big movie roles. You know, a lot of things that Roc Nation can make things happen. What's going on in Bad, Youngster, Doug, Block, East G, Migo, what's going on in their head is different what's going on in Gotti head. Yeah. One thing about them artists, they ain't around Gotti all day. Gotti gotta go bust a move this way. Y'all, that's why it's good. It's good that he got the artists he got because they can handle on his own. But the con is you don't know what the boss man on. Because he got the ROC around his neck. The dynasty, man. Yeah. The dynasty. Like I said, he get a taste of them big rooms, them billionaires. He ain't been hanging around them. Nah, them billionaires, them, where he can just be a fly on the wall in this soak-up game. Yeah. But you gotta shed blood to continue to get in them rooms. You gotta make sacrifices. You gotta do rituals to continue to be in the rooms. Got it? Your name got it, but you gotta, yeah. Yeah, you can't just keep going in the rooms for nothing. You gotta do something. I bet you no interviewer won't ask no CMG artists, no heavy camp artists, none of them artists, no Lil Migo, none of them. Doug, I bet you they won't. I bet you nobody won't ask them why Gotti signed to Desiree Perez. I bet you nobody won't ask them how they feel about Desiree. They won't even answer that. They won't even answer that. Yeah, they won't. Yeah, they won't speak on that. It don't matter who cover, who expose what Desiree ought to be. It don't matter who bring up Desiree and say what she did or whatever. And no CMG, no heavy count, no bread game. They ain't gonna say nothing. They ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah, they ain't gonna say nothing about it. Yeah, boss man probably told them don't even speak on that. You hear that? They say that, don't? Yeah, that's a boss man call. That's a CEO call. Don't speak on that. Gotti definitely won't say nothing about it. If he do, he'll say it ain't my business. I don't know nothing about it. It ain't my business. I'm here to do what I gotta do. The code only matters in certain walks of life, but in certain rooms, the code don't exist no more. In certain rooms full of connections and business ideas and business opportunities and upper echelon, the code don't matter no more. You think Gotti don't want to be a billionaire, a half a billion? You think Gotti don't want to be playing with 300-400 M's? You think Gotti don't want to take his bank account to the next level, his career, his label, his brand, really his brand to the next level? You think Gotti don't want to take his label, his brand, his career to the next level, really his brand? A CMG rapper get whacked, they can get replaced easily. Easily. There's plenty of niggas that run and put that CMG chain on. Yeah. Just don't be surprised if you see a CMG artist get dropped or catch a body or go to prison. Really, if you think about it, Gotti, if you think about all the big labels that's down south, Gotti is really the only one that would sign with Roc Nation to partner up with him. Gucci wouldn't do it. Dolph wouldn't do it. You know, Dolph wouldn't do it. Master P wouldn't do it. Birdman wouldn't do it. QC the label, they ain't gonna do it. Them pretty much all the big dogs, right? Jay Prince ain't gonna do it. Rap a lot, they ain't gonna do it. Yeah. I'm talking about all the big labels that's down, all the big dogs down south. There's big labels that's moving units. CMG the only one that'll do it. You know, Jay, he the only CEO that'll sign you and won't even give you a verse. He'll sign you when he give you a verse. Especially now. Back then he would more so, but now, if you take a picture, it's gonna look like he ain't want to even take the picture. You're lucky you got a chain. You're lucky I'm standing beside you, acknowledging you. Yeah. I'm trying to ask the streets of Memphis, the whole city of Memphis. Can Yo Gotti still be the king of y'all city when he signed with Roc Nation, when Desiree is the manager? She would manage him. Ain't nobody else. All the other legends from Memphis, they ain't do that. They ain't do nothing close to that. 3 6 Mafia, which really should really be the king of. They the ones really been irrelevant forever and make all the money, and yeah, and everybody know. And they still using their beats. Dolph, straight independent. Never had a deal. Gotti done had deals. Cash Money, the deal before Cash Money. Roc Nation now. So he ain't the most independent one. Don't think, because you remember seeing Gotti, yeah, serving them, yeah, or you remember seeing Gotti on the block, or you remember, yeah, you know he from North Memphis, right around the corner. Yeah, he one of us. Yeah, he watched my mama grow up. He watched my mama, he seen my grandma. I done did this with him. I ate to stay by the. Don't think he won't have nothing up his sleeve. Don't think that. Because them billionaires, them real important people, they can change his mindset. Yeah, he used to think like that. Got around them, now he think like that. This is where I belong. They talk to him different, they acknowledge him. He like that feeling. He used to that, yeah. Everything come with being around y'all, he used to all that. He been doing that since the legit. He been doing that since he been going to the boxing matches with his mama and them. Yeah, so you ready to elevate, yeah, and really be a superstar, and not necessarily as an artist in other big ways. Maybe having the next biggest label out the South. Numbers are already killing them. He killing all the other big labels with the numbers. If we really check the numbers, what CMG doing, he got to shed some blood. He got to do a sacrifice. He got to. And you already know Gotti the type that if they offer him, like, you want to do the homosexual or you want to do the sacrifices, Gotti gonna take the sacrifices. He ain't with that. Yeah, I give him the benefit of that on that. He ain't doing none of that. So yeah, why not turn a couple of you, yeah, to Casper? Why not turn one of y'all to Casper? But you know, we from North Memphis. Yeah. All I'm saying is, anything that's getting real close to the machine, can you really trust that? 100%, can you trust that? Anything trying to get closer and closer to the machine when they already had a winning wave. They already had everything going for them. They already had an ear for talent. Jay-Z don't know how to find talent. He don't know how to do that. It's either he take it from Dame or it be brought to him. He don't know how to do that. So you ain't need no help for him for that. He know how to do other stuff that's really great. That's better than finding talent. He know how to do other business ideas. It's better than doing that. But I'm saying he ain't the best at that. If you CMG, heavy count, bread gang, or if you close to God as far as family members, you just gotta watch every move you make. You just gotta pay attention to the boss man. Pay attention to when y'all riding dirty, who y'all in tour with. Cause hey, the ops don't know your locations and where you be at, but guess who do? Your own team. You never know who down with it. If Gotti was go that way, not saying he is. Like I said, this is a theory. It's just a theory. This ain't nothing law. But who's to say he couldn't flip? Yeah. And they drop a location. They drop your location to the ops. They just come smash or whatever. Or get it professionally done. Or it'd be another way where you get jammed up. Gotti gotta show his loyalty to the elite. Unless we're gonna keep it all distribution and that's it. But why would they even let you get a piece of that without even giving something? What benefit he get from that? What benefit do Jay get just giving you a distribution deal? He don't get nothing. What do he get? Yeah, the little bit of percentage, man, I don't need that. Yeah, I don't need a little money. We ain't heard about that little money. We ain't heard about that little paper. Ain't here for that. You go back and forth about that little cash. We need more than that. We need blood or ass. Which one you got? We need blood or ass. Which one you got? Which one you willing to give? Yeah, or you want to embarrass yourself? Like what we doing? Yeah, cause we ain't really with all that. You get in, get out. Nah, you in, yeah. You only can get kicked out, or get killed out, or get prison out. Yeah, you just can't. Yeah, you can't just hit a noise, hit a lingo, hit a language, and shake hands with these important people and do all that done. Not and not give up nothing. Yeah, you gotta give up something. So man, that is something you gotta think about, man. Yeah. Tell me what y'all think about this situation, man. Hey, can Gotti be trusted? Is just this business with Jay, or is it something else? Gone.